The truth about ChatGPT from an English teacher. So, over the past couple years, I've had a lot of people say to me things like, "Oh, we don't need your job anymore. Why are you even teaching us English? We just have ChatGPT. ChatGPT can write anything for us." And no, it cannot. ChatGPT has some serious pitfalls. For one thing, ChatGPT just makes something up if it doesn't know the answer, which can be a big issue. Additionally, ChatGPT isn't human. It doesn't have critical thinking skills, and that can lead to some really interesting pitfalls. So, I would like to show you both of these pitfalls from ChatGPT using a short story that I wrote. So this first picture is kind of sadly funny. What happened was I uploaded the entire thing into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT writes that it is an excerpt from a novel named The Society by David Wright. David Wright is an author, but I can assure you, he did not write this story. I wrote this story. Also, the story is pretty self-contained. It's obviously a story with its own intro and conclusion. It's not an excerpt. Now, the second photo, I asked ChatGPT to identify different symbols or uses of symbolism in the story. And that's something you really need a human mind for because a symbol is an everyday object, but it carries extra meaning. And there's only one thing in this story that's symbolic, and that's the snow, because every time the narrator looks at the snow, he kind of connects it to purity and innocence. And another phrase that's repeated through the story and the title also deal with this idea of purity and innocence. But ChatGPT started listing things like the oak tree, which is there during a major plot point, but is not symbolic, or the Christmas tree. It says that it represents mortality because it's a dead Christmas tree because the story takes place in February and they never took the Christmas tree down. All of that makes absolutely no sense. Now, I didn't get a picture of this, but the first time I ran through ChatGPT, it said that the snow was not symbolic of innocence and purity, which I know it is because I wrote this story. But the second time I ran it through, it did say that the snow was symbolic of purity when I directly asked it what the snow was symbolic of. But it also gave me this giant list of things that it is definitely not symbolic of. And that is some of the pitfalls of ChatGPT. If you are interested in my story, it is being published in the winter version of October Hill Literary Review. So, yeah, if you're interested, check it out.